Okay guys, so I, as per usual for the summertime, I've started with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. And what I'm going to do is use my e.l.f. Shimmer Palette. And I'm going to start with this color here. This is kind of a tan shade. And I'm going to use my concealer brush and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. Just taking it up to the crease. I also went ahead and I put some cream shadow on my lower lash line, just from the inner corner to about the halfway point. So what I'm going to do now is use a pigment, and I'm going to use this one here. It's from LA Splash. It's called Nude Diamonds, and this is a beautiful, beautiful color. And if you haven't watched my other video about the pigments, this one resembles, I believe it's called Nude Beach from Bare Minerals. So I'm going to use my medium-sized eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to press that in all over my lid. Okay, what I'm going to do next is use my NYX pencil in Rust, and I'm actually going to just apply that right to the lid along the lower lash line, and I'm just going to take it right up to the crease. And I'm going to use my rounded smudge brush here from Sephora, and I'm just going to start to blend that out. I'm going to put I put some of the pencil on the back of my hand here, and I'm just going to rub the tip of my brush in that. And I'm going to just add a little bit more, and then I'm going to slightly take it up onto the brow bone. And now what I'm going to do is blend this out. And I'm going to go over that a couple more times just to darken it up a bit. Okay, now that I have that blended out, I'm going to go ahead and take my Knock on Wood palette, use this wine color here, and I am going to, I've got so many brushes now I don't even know which one to pick. I'm going to use this one here, and I'm just going to press it into the shadow and push that into this outer corner here and slightly up. I'm not taking it out too far on the brow bone because I'm going to be blending. So I'm going to use my fluffy brush here and I'm going to start blending that in. Okay, what I'm going to do now is take this color here, again from the Knock on Wood palette, and this is the lighter color, and this is supposed to be for the brow bone area, and it says it right on the color. Just going to put that color in right here and meet it up with the darker color at the outer corner. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of that color right onto the lid and just blend right here back and forth to kind of help with that transition from light to dark. I'm going to use Tissue Weight and Jest here on my fluffy brush, this one here, and put it in the usual place, right in here, and meet it up with the darker color. Now what I'm going to do is use Blanc Type right underneath the eyebrow, and I'm going to run it into the darker color here at the outer corner. Soften that up a little bit. And then I'm going to take a highlight color, Dazzle Light, and put that right underneath the arch. Kind of run it over a little bit, I think. Okay, I'm going to take the original smudger brush that I used. I'm going to run a little bit of that right in here, about halfway. And then I'm going to take some of that pigment that I used, the Nude Diamonds. I'm going to use my Real Techniques accent brush here. And I'm going to push that in from the outer corner to about midway. Okay, what I'm going to do now is add some mascara to my upper and lower lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm all done. I went ahead and just put on some some mascara. I actually have black brown. That's the color of my my Ulta Amped lashes. I keep saying I'm going to go get the black one, and I keep forgetting. So I have black brown on, and I didn't use any black on my waterline, but you know, if you wanted to kind of add a little bit more of a dramatic effect, you could use black. But I just decided to kind of forego the black liner, even though today it's not very hot and humid. Maybe I'll put it on to show you guys a difference. But I'll tell you real quick what I used on my lips. I used my Revlon Color Stay lip liner in Nude. And then on my lips I used, the color that I used is this Bon Voyage. It's an Ulta lip crayon. And here's the color. I really like these. They're really soft, easy to apply. This one's just beautiful. I used that all over my lips, and then I went over that with a little bit of my Whisper lip gloss from Milani. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I did use my mineral foundation from Sephora. I kind of like it, so I decided to go ahead and put that on. And then, oh, I used my Palladio powder as a bronzer, and that's it. That's all I got. So here's what it looks like without any liner on. I'll go ahead and put some black liner on just to show you guys just a little bit of a variation to the look. Okay, here's what it looks like with my waterline with black liner. And I went ahead and tight lined. I did the upper waterline as well. So it does add a little bit more of a dramatic effect, kind of breaks up the look a little bit. So I think it's pretty both ways. You know, I don't have any preference. I like both ways. So thank you very much. This was actually, when I did my little rant and rave about the NYX Rust pencil, this person here had suggested that I do a tutorial on the makeup that I was wearing in that video. So I was like, okay, what the heck, why not? So this is just a variation of the makeup look I did using the Estee Lauder and the Kat Von D colors. So I like this one too. It's a little bit brighter and not as monotone. I think it's pretty. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.